Rob Brender for SNY.TV, the man to my left, Steven Matz, one of the top pitching prospects, not just in the Mets organization, but in baseball as a whole. And I'm sure as a player, you see some of those rankings come out, Baseball America, Baseball Prospectus, all these guys throwing out these different rankings. But it must feel good to know that everybody looks at you highly right now.
Yeah, it definitely feels good. I mean, I try not to pay too much attention to that stuff, but, it's still awesome to be in those rankings after last season.
You're in big league spring training for the second consecutive year. What's the atmosphere like in the clubhouse as a young guy?
It's really good. I mean, we got a lot of young guys here. Everybody's really down to earth, and it seems like guys are really having fun. So it's pretty cool in here.
Take me back through 2014. You had a great year, and especially pitching in the postseason with Binghamton, where you really dominated. Talk about what you felt like you were able to accomplish last year.
The more innings I threw, the more comfortable I felt out on the mound. I was just fine-tuning everything, and there's still, more room to get better, so I'm just going to try to continue with that.
Tell me about that a little bit. What exactly are you trying to work on?
Just fine-tuning everything, my breaking ball, change up, locating my fastball, just trying to clean up my mechanics a little bit, and, it's pretty much everything. There's room in every area to get better, so.
One of the things that people always say about you is they love the fastball. Right now you're throwing it mid-90s. You have potential to bring it up a little bit higher. Is it the secondary pitches right now that are the biggest concern for you, that you're really trying to work on the breaking stuff?
Yeah, that would probably be my number one concern. First, when I was in the lower levels is really how I established my fastball and, got command of my fastball and stuff. Now I'm definitely focusing more on my breaking ball and my off-speed, so.
You mentioned your time in the lower levels. I know when you were pitching in Savannah, you had Frank Viola as your pitching coach, another great pitcher in his own right in the major leagues, a lefty, so obviously you guys have some stuff in common. What was it that Frank tried to work with you on back then?
Back then, his main focus for me was more the mental part of the game. If I'd come in and have a bad outing, or if I had a good outing, it was really getting back out there every fifth, sixth day and preparing, building a routine, and that was more of the stuff he worked with me, because when I had just came up, I had I think 6 starts under my belt before I worked with him. So that was really the big thing, is establishing my routine, being mentally prepared, and stuff along those lines.
There's a legitimate chance that you're going to be with him again, at least at the start of this year in AAA Las Vegas. He's, of course, the pitching coach there. How much more comfortable does that make you, knowing that you're going to be with a guy that you've already worked with?
Yeah, it's really comfortable. I mean, everybody loves Frank. He's a really likable guy. He's a great pitching coach. So, I mean, you can't be upset when you hear he's your pitching coach. So I'm pretty excited if I get that chance again.
I saw you out here on the fields today, day one of pitchers and catchers, doing your workouts, and you're with Noah Syndergaard quite a bit. Do you guys already have a relationship or rapport from last year in spring training?
Yeah, we I guess I don't really know when we became friends, but yeah, I mean, he's a young guy. He's down to earth. We got similar interests, so just hang around each other.
When people on the outside look at the Mets, one of the things they point out right away is the young pitching. Obviously, we know Matt Harvey, Zach Wheeler, Jacob deGrom have already made their big league debuts. But when it comes to you and Noah, kind of the next wave, and you're a part of that, how exciting is that for you to see all that young pitching together?
It is pretty exciting, especially to see the success that, Harvey, deGrom, and Wheeler had. You hear all the hype of them when they were in the minor leagues, and then you see them make the transfer to the big leagues, and they dominate, so it's pretty exciting to see what the future has for us.
What do you want to get out of spring training this year?
Just to continue to get better every day is really the main goal, get ready for the season.
Long Island native Steven Matz, thanks so much for the time. We really do appreciate it, and good luck this year.
Thank you.